What's up YouTube? I'm back with another video, and today we have the first episode of the best plays series, in which I go over the best 5 to 10 plays in each category. So last year I did a video similar to this. I went over the best 10 plays in the whole game, but that video was dominated by 3-point plays. So for this year I decided to do the best 5 to 10 plays in each category. So today we got 3-point plays, but in the incoming videos I'm gonna have the pick and roll plays, handoff, cutting, mid-range, ISO, post up, and I might be forgetting one, but I'm gonna go over the best plays in each category. And I'm not gonna go through the plays in detail because I've talked about these plays before, but I will let you know what playbook that you can find it in, and you can also look up that playbook video on the channel. There's timestamps in all the playbook videos, so you could just go and look for that specific play if you want more detail about it. Also, all of these plays aren't 3-point priority plays. They could be different priorities, but just really good at generating 3-point shots. But I'll let you know what priority the play belongs to. So with that being said, let's get into it. The first play is not a specific play. It's just almost any play that has the word Iverson in it. These plays can be a bunch of different priorities. It could be 3-point, ISO, pick and roll. It just depends on which one. But I like these plays to get threes because of the Iverson action, which is you'll have a player go from one wing to the other wing and he'll get 2 screens. So once he gets through those 2 screens, a lot of times he'll be open for a 3. And a couple playbooks that have Iverson plays, I know the Blazers have a good one, the Wizards have a couple, the Bucks have one, the Spurs, the Mavericks, Kings, Sixers, and Hawks also have one as well. These Iverson plays are pretty common and a lot of playbooks have them, and I run these plays quite a bit. The next play is Quick 21. This is a 3-point priority play you can find in the Warriors playbook. It's also available on both current gen and next gen, and it's just a simple pin down screen for a shooter to get a 3 on the wing. And this has been one of my favorite plays for a couple years just because of how fast, simple, and consistent it is. This play got me a ton of open threes, and you also have a side pick and roll option. So if you don't get the 3, you could take that pick, and depending on who you have, saying that this is the Warriors, I ran it a lot for Klay Thompson, I'll take that screen and do step backs into the corner. So if you got somebody that has circus threes, those are very makeable shots and makes this play even more deadly than it is. The next play is Quick 12 hammer snap. This is another 3-point priority play that you can find in the Cavs and Kings playbook, and this is also one of my favorite plays as well. And you get some really good options with this play. So if you have somebody that's really fast and that could get to the rim and finish at the rim, you could take those 2 screens and potentially get to the rim, or you could take those 2 screens, do a step back into the corner because people never really expect that, or you could just bait people. So you could take those 2 screens, act like you're about to go all the way to the rim. They're gonna click off and jump at you with multiple defenders, but just wait a split second and then your shooter comes off those 2 screens and he ends up wide open on the wing for some threes. The next play is Quick Knicks. This is a 3-point priority play that you can find in the Knicks playbook, and it's also available on both current gen and next gen. And in this play, your shooter will get a double screen and get open on the wing for a 3. But with this play, the play is initiated from the post. Instead of you being like at the top dribbling around, you have the ball in the post. So if you have a really good post player, you can use it as like a fake post up, and if you are able to score from it, then you can just score from the post. But if not, you could just wait for the screens and get your shooter an open shot. The next play is Quick Stagger double. This is a 3-point priority play that you can find in the Bulls playbook. I don't think this play is in current gen though. I think this is only a next gen play, but it's designed for your shooter to get a double screen and get out on a wing to get an open 3. But you also have somebody else getting a double screen and they potentially be open for a mid-range or a 3 depending on when you pass them the ball. So when I ran this play with the Bulls, DeRozan will come off the 2 screens first, and the play keeps going if you pass him the ball or not. So like I'll pass him the ball, and let's say he doesn't get open for the shot, the play will still keep going. So I give the ball back to the guard, and then Levine will come around, get the 2 screens, and end up getting an open 3. So we get 2 really good options, and the play keeps going whether or not you get that first shot. The next play is Punch Loop 25. This is actually a post-up low play that you can find in the Cavaliers playbook, but I like using this play to get threes, and this is also one of my favorite plays. And I remember this play since like 2K19 when it was in the Warriors playbook. I used to run this a lot for Klay and Steph. But the first action that'll get you a lot of threes is like similar to the Iverson actions. You'll have either your your point guard or your shooting guard go wing to wing and get 2 screens. So when he comes off those 2 screens, you'll have a lot of open 3 opportunities. But if you don't get that shot, the play keeps going. You just give it back to your guard or whoever initiated the play. Then your shooter will go under rim, and then he'll get like some type of elevator type screen and come up to the top of the key to get another look at a 3. So even though this play is kind of old, this play is still really good and one of the better plays in the game. The next play is fist give double. This is actually a pick and roll play, but you can use it to get a triple screen for one of your shooters. I'm pretty sure this play is only available on next gen though. It's not available on current gen, and it's in the Spurs playbook. So I remember when I used the Spurs, I think I would assign it to the shooting guard and have DeJounte Murray handle the ball, and you're supposed to do a handoff, but you just keep the ball with DeJounte Murray, and you have pretty much the whole side of the court to yourself. So if you're able to get downhill and you have somebody that can finish well at the rim, you could get some easy baskets, some dunks and layups. I remember getting quite a few dunks and layups, but if you can't get all the way to the rim, then you'll just wait, and then your shooter will get a triple screen and come out to the top of the key. So in the Spurs case, it was Doug McDermott. I had him going off those triple screens and getting some threes. There's also a play in the Bulls playbook that's pretty similar to this that I was going to put on the list, but seeing that they're pretty similar and almost kind of the same, I didn't mention it. But the play is called Give Horns Fist 25, and I believe that's also a pick and roll play too. The next play is ISO 12 high. This is a guard post-up priority play that you can find in the Warriors playbook. This play is also available on both current gen and next gen, and I've used this play quite a bit to get open threes for Steph and Clay. And when I use it, I assign it to Draymond Green, and even though he's not a post threat, he has that post playmaker and that bullet passer gold. So when you make the passes out the post, it's pretty much green, and the play also keeps going. So if you're in the post, you pass it to that first player that comes out to the wing, the play still keeps going, so you could give it back to the post, and then your point guard or your shooting guard will get a double screen and go into the corner and potentially get open for a 3. So you got some pretty good options with this play. Plus, if you have an actual post player that can get you buckets in the post, you could assign it to them, and it just gives you another option for the play. The next play is Quick 12 Fist 14. This is a 3-point priority play that you can find in the Hornets and Jazz playbook. I believe this play is also available on current gen as well, but I'm not 100% sure. And this play is designed for your shooter to get a double screen and come out to the wing for a 3. But unlike other plays where you kind of just like standing around waiting for the play to develop, you will get a screen from your center or power forward. So that can really throw people off, because once the screen comes, they're so focused on guarding that pick and roll that your shooter gets that double screen and comes out to the wing, and before they notice, you're wide open for the 3. And the last play is Quick 12 Rip double. This is a 3-point priority play that you can find in the Mavericks playbook. I believe this play is also available on current gen as well, and this play is designed to get you a corner 3. And I honestly wasn't really sure what other play I would put here, so I put this play just because of all the other plays that I was thinking of. This one is the most unique, and there aren't a ton of plays that generate corner 3s, so I decided to put it in here. So that's pretty much it for the video. There probably could have been some plays that made the list, but I just picked out plays that really stuck out to me and plays that I've had the most success with. This is not the say all be all definite top 10 3-point plays in the game. Let me know some of y'all favorite plays in the comments, or maybe a play or 2 that I missed that you would replace. And as always, I hope you enjoyed. I hope this helped you. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more content.